What's live? It's your boy Bree Love, aka the boy Snow, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Real Lad Duke Talk. So sit back, relax, pull up a chair. The boy up next. What's live? How everybody weekend was out there? It's been a minute, but I apologize for the wait. But how everybody weekend, and it's almost 2 weeks before Christmas. How y'all living out there? Y'all shopping it up? Y'all getting everything back? Well, of course, the kids gotta have things and things. So, salute to all the independent single moms out there, single parents, period, pops, dads, anybody that's out there doing their thing, adopted parents, holding it down. Salute. But y'all be careful out there, man. While y'all doing what y'all doing, man. It's a lot of bag snatching and people running off with information and credit cards and stuff, man. So y'all be careful out there what y'all doing, man. Yeah, man. These folks out here, don't let them trick you. If you go out, go before it get dark. Get you some pepper spray for the older people, or go with your kin or your loved ones. Yeah, man, it's been wicked. There's been a lot going on out there, man. Uh, due to death and situations and things. Shout out to my family, man, on our recent loss. Not shout out, but prayers goes up to my family. Recent recent deaths that occurred, not just one, but it was a lot going on, and to yours too during these holidays. Y'all stay safe and stay away from the ones y'all know ain't right. Because life get hard, man. You ain't got time to be wasting time with wasted time. Feel what I'm saying? This week's episode, man, I want to get into growing up with challenges surrounding the journey of resilience, adversity, triumph, you know, things like that, especially in the time of like this. Because growing up, man, you got to grow up. It was, I grew up in a nice little. It wasn't a nice household, as far as like we lived in the suburbs and shit like that. But it wasn't no fucked up household. You know what I'm saying? Mom's wasn't. She was at work all the time, but it wasn't no neglect. Everything was already together. Laid out, whatever needed to be done that day, and this is what it is for the day. So during those times, it was still like, see, she needed. It was luckily that we lived in a community to where they knew she was at work, and they knew what certain things that if things weren't going appropriately or whatever, so she might have been notified or told once she got home or whatever. So certain things, sometimes your community needs you and you need your community in certain areas. Growing up in Surroundings can shape a person's identity, resilience, and outlook on life in profound ways. For many, the daily resilience of life are filled with struggles that can feel overwhelming. Yet these challenges also foster strength and determination. Here's a glimpse into what everyday life might look like for someone who's navigating these thoughts and these circumstances. See, that's every day, man. I know a lot might be going through some of them things still to this day. All of us, you know what I'm saying? Certain of the things we still overcome every day. Every day. Somewhere out there, somebody done just got fired, downsized from their job during the holidays, during the times where they needed the most, and they probably got young kids. Hopefully, it ain't to the point where they already got to go, or you know what I'm saying, to be on the street for the holidays or somewhere. Hope some of these people got somewhere to go because it is gonna get rough and cold out here. The morning routine, a battle against the odds. Morning often begins early before the sunrise. The sounds of alarm clocks may be replaced by the hustle and the bottles and family members trying to prepare them for the day. In the household with limited resources, breakfast might be a hurry often, or it might not be no breakfast in certain cases. Shit. I don't, especially, man, it's crazy because you grow up in, I ain't saying that my neighborhood or where I grew up at was just downright, you know, fucked up, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was to a certain degree, but it wasn't fucked up because we had people. My neighborhood is like one big family. Joe Johnson is one big family, man. So it wasn't fucked up. It was just the lack of the resources and the knowledge of certain things that we didn't have at the time. They had knowledge, but the knowledge of where we should be or where we should know at that time of being in that surrounding at that time. There's a lot of things, man. For some, it means a simple bowl of cereal. You know what I'm saying? A slice of toast for breakfast or something. Or noodles, or however they get it. Certain you got to get it how you live. I used to call them Scarface meals. A bag of chips, a Debbie cake, and a juice. All that used to cost 75 cents, man. All that used to cost 75, man. Times done changed. All kind of shit done changed. Then that was the time where you can when they looked out for you, man. You might see the older cats in the neighborhood. See, back then they tell you get your ass on in the house. They gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying. Till they know you down here. Hey, what Big Mike at? You know what I'm saying? And all that other type shit. Trying to get you away from around them. Yeah, they know you ain't supposed to be there. Some of them, while others might skip breakfast altogether, knowing they really own school meals. My bad. But yeah, they didn't shit. I done seen it and grew up with it. Probably still see it to this day, man. Where kids go to school, some of them, if it weren't for school, some of them would be messed up without that resource, man. We got to be there to help them, get them in there, man. Getting ready for school can be a challenge, man. Clothes, maybe, you know what I'm saying, hand me down, or mismatch, or you know what I'm saying, not name brand. Well, they get hard times, man. That's that's what we go through. Resilience, clothes, hand me down, and they're often, a scene of the journey of school itself can be, you know, tough, with difficulties rather than, rather it's negative, unsafe, unsafe neighborhoods or dealing with transportation issues. Yet, all the above, though, you know what I'm saying? Determination to success can make the most of education opportunities. It's like, man, I done seen it. I keep saying I done seen it, but I know firsthand that some of these people with the less challenges, they already be smart, but then they grow up to be somebody, man, and then it be their determination, be their determination, man. But some people scared to take that one leap when they've been, joked on, picked on. Look what they've been going through. They've been joked on, picked on their whole life going through school, and then the whole time they getting joked on and picked on, they mind focused on what they finna become and what they set out to be. So that's a mind thing too. Because at the end of the day, how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't been bullied and picked on and just picked on and talked about every day. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. I don't know how could they deal with it. You know what I'm saying? What would be the outcome of it? Because you go home, you explain it to your parents, or you address it to the teacher and all that. But you still got to deal with it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You done told and did all this, but your mama ain't there. They done cornered you in the bathroom. The teacher ain't nowhere around. So how you supposed to? So how you supposed to deal with it if you don't know how to deal with it, or if you ain't got nobody to show you the ropes and help you go these certain type of ways? Yeah, because it can be all kind of ways, man. Like in the classroom, the desire to learn is often observed by distractions from home life. Kids might, know what I'm saying? Everything is due to the stress, hunger, of worries about the family, situation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kids going to school already, mind destroyed on what's going on at home, can't focus on school because they got to be at home. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot out there, man, that can distract the person from getting to where they need to be in a certain community. I ain't saying, in all communities or, they don't go through certain situations, but they might have a little bit more resources than we have because half of the people, or the people that we going through it together. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody to come bail us out because you living with your parents. Shit, they going through the same thing you going through. So ain't nobody to come save it. You know what I'm saying? Your whole thing is surrounded together. Y'all might live on certain sides of the town, but y'all still all in this shit together, all on one accord. That's how it's. But then it don't be on one accord. That's why it all be. You got one family. You done seen when you go to a certain family member's house and the family, the sisters and aunties, and you know what I'm saying. You got one side beefing with the other side and all that shit. That's why everybody ain't gonna get nowhere. And not knowing, that's why. Friendships, what I'm saying, can be torn up, you know what I'm saying, all that, and it can be built because, that's how they build secret relationships with teachers and shit like that. Not saying sexual, but, in cases where teachers, uh, donate clothes and give kids shoes and things. It's like, my escape, my escape was, I had a friend named Nathan Ray. And, that was my escape. I used to go over his house. He was a Caucasian, but it wasn't never there was no pity, no sympathy, no lack of anything that I needed. But it just just coming from where I lived at, they automatically think that you need something. We coming from the ghetto, government housing, you know, Section 8. So they don't, not knowing that not everybody in that situation act out and tote guns and talk crazy and shoot at people and shit. Shit like that. Because I seen my mama work her ass off. My mama and my aunties work their ass off for 20, 30, 40 years to be in the same situation. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't have the same resources. Might be at the same place, same situation. You know. But yeah, man, it's more like it ain't no help, and the older people in the community is no longer available. I think with the average age of the oldest, old head average day now, I I'm gonna say I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The average age, cause you got them some, some still out there, but it ain't like the ones your mom and them age. Everybody else falling off and everything going certain ways and stuff like that. So it ain't that many out there. So yeah, man, it started with things like that, man. The school and the morning battle against the odds, and school life a mixed bag of opportunities and challenges. School can take place. It can be an escape. You know what I'm saying, from home, from certain people, but then it can be like torture. At the end of the day, classmates got on designer. You might have on Payless or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fashion Force, but it ain't about the clothes. It's about the person on the inside, man. You put that shit on. Put that shit on, man. It's just, I guess, the thought and the things that the kids think they got to have that luxury, and not knowing sometimes what it takes for their parent to provide, the type of things that they want versus what they need, you know. Especially, when they see their friends with it and their friends might ask them and like, what I'm saying? You know, so on a normal day, I guess of an average little kid, as the day winds down, the evening might bring a mix of emotions and reactions. Reflections, reactions. The dinner is often mm, the calm. The when they get everything out. You know what I'm saying? Talk about everything. Stories. What you do at school today? Or how was your day at work? You know, what was everything? What stories are shared? You know what I'm saying? At the table. Them moments are the strength and the bonds of the family. Because you got stories. Some of them good, man. What you don't learned out what that family member done went through today in the field. You know what I'm saying? Bad or good. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might be the time. Well, shit, mama might have to go make a phone call and shit. I need to go on call and go to that school, see what the fuck going on up there. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of things, man. So that's the bond. You know what I'm saying? For money, the evening also brings a challenge to dreams. You know what I'm saying? Goals. So that's why they outside. Shit, they hungry after school. They trying to. Well, some of them, trying to. Cause some of them out there in the single parent home. So for them, they're at the age of some kids, they understand that mama need help. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't realize at that age that mama need help. You know, some of them still at that age to where they want what what I'm saying. They want the stuff that they need, and not seeing their kids. They're not supposed to know at this age. Because they need to be kids at this time and not have to worry about what kind of clothes they got on and what I'm saying and stuff like that. So that's what kind of world we living in today. It's so materialistic. And you know what I'm saying? The power of the community and the support, the surrounding can be difficult, but the community plays a certain role and overcomes adversity. Local organization, mentors, and friends can provide resources, you know, and a sense of belonging. You know what I'm saying? If we all meet up somewhere, once a week or once a month to talk about certain situations, what I'm saying? We ain't, just to stay out of trouble. Like I said, I seen some things that I seen on TV the other day that I like, and I'm gonna get more information about it, and I'm gonna, come back at y'all with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like that. It's the youth and these young kids, 13, 14, probably younger than that too in the mix. And they was, signing a mural and taking a pledge that they would never bring guns to school and, do that. You know what I'm saying? I would like to, read about more about that and, you know, probably in the future have a couple of them kids on the show or whatever. That's what I'm gonna try to do next week. Try to get my boys on here. Let them talk about some things they done been through coming up, growing up, and going through their little journey playing football. But yeah, man, it is crazy. It ain't crazy, but it's the support we have, and many who grow up in challenging environments find strength and shield experience, forming bonds that help them navigate life handling together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's it's a journey of growth. Growth is a different surrounding. It's our resilience and identifiably challenging, but it's also nurturing resilience, creative and grief. These who face those struggles often emerge with a profound understanding of empath, empath and a determination to create a better future for themselves and those their loved ones. It's a journey marked by path, hardship, and hope. Wherever every small victory is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. And sharing these experiences can foster understanding and support for those navigating similar paths, remaining us all, reminding us all that with resilience and community, even the toughest circumstances can lead to growth and success. You heard that, didn't you? So that's what it's about, man. Overcoming. We need the community for the resilience, the growth, and the health. And I'd like to thank y'all for listening to this week's episode of Real Ad Duke Talk. Where y'all get them bags together. Don't spend too much money out there, man. Try to get the family on one accord, one mind, one cord. Keep the money within the house. Get the things you need, not want. Real Ad Duke Talk, boy. For likes and comments, you can reach me at Real Ad Duke Talk, wixsite.com. Or you can reach me at DukeTalk24 at gmail.com. Duke Talk Bree, Facebook. Drop them likes and comments, y'all. Get at me, man.
Real Ass Duke Talk, brought to you by that boy Snow and real niggas all over the world. Stand up. We need the support.
Man, they shouldn't. You got people that's looking for certain things. They can't wait to try to sell you something, or I know that such and such need this. I'm gonna go and try to give it to them, or sell it to them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfucker bad, but if you know they're in the bind and they can't afford it, but they need that piece, I'm saying go on and look out for them. Oh, the favor will come back. They'll look out for you because the person won't forget that. That person helped me when I was in need. Never been a big fan of that shit. If I got something you need that's gonna help you, you know, go further in life, or this your missing piece to your puzzle, and I got it. Oh, it's yours. Yours, man. Just look out there, man. Look, holler back at them after things get straight for you. That's all I want. You have to give me nothing for it. Just look out there.